To be honest with you, I'm beginning to enjoy the fact that I share Austrian recipe. I'm beginning to share more of Austrian recipes on this channel. Now, today's recipe is a real Austrian goulash recipe, a rich and beefy, well or perfect roasted onion goulash. One thing I love about Austrian goulash is their recipes often contains a whole lot of onion, a large quantity of onion, often the same weight to the beef. For example, you want to go for 2 kilo of beef, you will go for 2 kilo of onion compared to the Ungarish goulash because they will say goulash. Now, compared to their recipes, the quantity of the onion we use is like more. Now, goulash is originally an Ungarish cuisine. In the Western cuisine, every meals have their own cut of protein to make use of. I'll make example using beef stew. If you want to make beef stew, you have a specific cut of beef to make use of. Now, I'm making goulash. There is a specific cut that is suitable for goulash. Sometimes you can just make use of what you love most. What matters is it suits the meal you are making, the recipe you are making. Now, in Austrian, we use Washington for goulash. Washington is the beef knuckle. Most time, I personally don't like the Washington, so I go for any other part that is suitable to braise, something that is not too dry, something that have a little bit of fat around, okay, to give me that nice flavorful. My husband like fatty meat. Okay, let's be honest here. He does not like dry beef for no reason. Dry meat is not easy. So I just have to go for a part that will braised slowly for hours and falls off. Our first step is slicing your onion to small size. It has to be small, okay? But because I was not ready to cry, I had to use my machine to slice. As you can see, they are long, but I will find a way to make them smaller. Okay, you will see that. I just don't want to cry on this day, but usually it should be small. Bring in some amount of oil to your pot. Now, some people will add in schmartz. Schmartz is a pork fat. They love that smell that comes with it, but I can't take that smell, so I don't add it. So then bring in your sliced onion and roast. I mean, for 2 kilo of onion, I will roast for about 1 hour. Now, not just roasting for a 1 hour on a full gas, just on a medium low heat. Continuously stir and stir. This is the work, the most important thing in goulash recipe, roasting your onion to perfection because this is the sauce. And the basic thing, the most important thing is the time you spend in roasting your onion. If you're an Austrian person or German person who wants to make goulash, your goulash did not come out well, it's because you did not roast it well. So go ahead and roast and roast and roast. Depending on the quantity, I roast mine about 1 hour. Then you will bring in some sliced garlic, bring in some cumin seed. If you have cumin powder, go ahead and make use of that. But please, there is no goulash without garlic and cumin. So what I did is just grab a hand mixer and just, go ahead and stab it, mash it, not completely blend because we still want to have that fillings of onion in our sauce. So you just have to, go in just like that. So no way or no condition should you use machine to blend your onion at this point. Okay, that's it. Before we continue, I would say thank you so much to my returning subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching till this time. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Anniekrieger. Thanks for clicking on this video. I truly appreciate you. If you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead and like this video for me. And I will say thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Now, I will repeat this, emphasize on taking time to roast your onion. Mine is perfect, well caramelized. At that point where I will say, yup, this is what I want for a goulash. Now you bring in your beef, stir everything together, let that steam kind of seal it a little bit and then season with some majoram, dry majoram or fresh one. I think dry one is always the best. Um, yes, whatever you have, and go in with some amount of black pepper, go in with some paprika powder. Paprika powder is the most important thing in goulash. This is why I say it is an Hungarian cuisine because they own paprika. Now add in some salt, small amount of salt, add in veggie powder, bouillon powder, whatever you have to, adjust the taste, stir everything together. I kept adding paprika because I want to have the perfect look. And again, you cannot adjust with paprika later. It's a no-no. You know why I say you can adjust with paprika later? I hope my voice is loud enough on this video. When you add paprika later, when you are done and you feel like you want to adjust with paprika, you end up having those seeds of paprika, and that will give you so like a chest burnt, a heart burnt, or sorry to say, it will give you heart burnt, and it just does not taste good. So whatever you had now is what will take you to the end of the meal. No adjusting with paprika later. Add a small amount of water or beef broth. It shouldn't be too much. Cover up and let it cook until soft and tender. Now, when your beef is ready, you can practically use your hands to pull the beef. That shows you are ready. It has to be very soft. Now, this is what I have at this point. It looks super, super good. My consistency is perfect, real thick, you can see that. But I love the consistency of this flour. I love it is creamy somehow. I will go for water and flour, stir that in, just thicken it up a little bit until I achieve my goal, and you are good to go. You cannot make goulash without the neighbor knowing that you are cooking goulash. It's a no-go. So now, because our onions is sweet, we'll go ahead and add in some vinegar or some lemon juice to give you that umami taste. Now, umami taste is that sweet, the three tastes: sweet, bitter, and sour. But because there is no bitterness here, of course, we don't. It's not bitter in this case, but we want to balance the taste by adding lemon juice or vinegar, and that's it, guys. Our goulash is ready, tasted fantastic, tasted good. Ovi could not wait. Now you can pair your goulash with some spätzle made of a flour. You can pair with a bread. You can pair with a bread roll dumplings. You can pair with noodles. And that's it. That's it, guys. We love to pair with noodles. This is what I have at home today. Okay. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for future content. You want to follow me up on other platforms for shorter videos on Facebook at Anniekrieger Plate and also on TikTok. Please share, hit the like button, leave your opinion in the comment section, and bye for now.